My digging has paid off. I found this beautiful leather excelled motorcycle jacket, extra large. I don't see too many flaws. Super soft leather. All right, so we're definitely taking that. Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. It's Karen Lavender Clothesline. Today is Friday and I started my morning by doing the normal pulling of shipping in the basement. I brought the camera with me just to show you what kind of things are selling. You guys seem to enjoy coming down in my basement with me and watching me pull shipping for the day. Fourth quarter has started. Even though it hasn't started on the calendar, I can definitely see sales picking up and ramping up. I think it's going to be a really great end to the year. So I have been listing quite a bit, more than normal. But I got all the shipping done, so I'm going to show you that. But we're also going to hit the road and do something we haven't done in a while. I'm going to the bins. So if you're not familiar with the Goodwill outlet, this is where Goodwill has large tables or bins of items. And everybody digs through them, and it's kind of a little bit wild, and I'm in that mood today. So hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to Goodwill outlet. We're going to see what we can find to flip for a profit. Now, in the past, I have found some amazing items for really good profit, things that you're buying for either $1.70 or $1.90 a pound, somewhere right between those two prices. And sometimes you can find items that you flip for hundreds of dollars. It is always a good time. It's always the mystery of what am I going to find in this big hodgepodge of stuff. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We're getting on the road. We're going to the bins. Good morning. So today is Friday. We're going to do a little shipping together. Well, not really shipping, pulling shipping. I know you guys like to see what's going on in Lavender Clothesline basement. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I am a full-time eBay reseller. Where have you been? Welcome in, welcome in. Today is Friday, like I said, and we're going to get a jump on the weekend and pull some shipping together. I have been listing a ton of clothing. So really trying to press into fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, the last quarter of the year, is always a wonderful time to sell on eBay, at least for me anyway. It is a real thing. I can double or triple my sales in this last quarter. So the more I list, the more I'm going to sell, and I'm on it. All right, we're going to not chit chat too much today. Welcome in. Hit that like and subscribe button, if you will. Really helps my channel. The first item going out is a pair of brass butterfly decor sculptures. And I have no idea where I picked these up. I think it was at Dover Antiques. I see them right here. I just listed these. I love stuff like this. I think it's so beautiful. So it is a pair of two going out to, I believe, a subscriber. So thank you so much. And this pair sold for $22. I have no idea what I bought them for. And I do love that the antenna are beautiful wires and they have movement to them. I love when sculptures have movement to them. Recently, I picked up little dog votive candle holders. I don't think I listed them yet. And either their tails wag or their paw scratches. So cute. Okay, so we are in my dining room. Doesn't everybody keep a dress form in the dining room? And here are the dogs. Look how cute these are. Look at this little foot. Oh my gosh. And the tail is on a spring. I don't know where these dogs come from. I haven't done the research. I haven't cleaned. I haven't de-stickered. They're in the next set of inventory to get listed. I might keep them on my desk just to entertain myself during those long work hours. All right, I figured I would show them to you again. I know you saw them in the video where I was shopping in Goodwill, but I spotted them right away. I can't picture candles in their backs, though. That's the conundrum. All right, I'm not going to chat. I told myself, no chatting. Get on with it. All right, next up, Waverly Garden Room Ruffle pillowcases. These are new, and they sold for $28. So these are going to be in my non-pottery barn linens. So I keep linens separated by pottery barn and non-pottery barn and then into separate categories. I still sell a ton of pottery barn. I have a pottery barn outlet by me, and I also know a few people that I've gotten to know through yard sales that pick up Pottery Barn outlet products in bulk. So I think those pillowcases, yeah, I believe those are them right here. This is Waverly. And they are all cleaned and packaged, ready to go. And like I said, these are going out for $28. I'll bring them into the light so you can see them. I love Waverly floral prints. Really, really nice. All right, on to the third item. The third item is a blouse I just listed. This is Fig and Flower, and I'm going to go into that. $19.99. It's going to be on here. Oh, this is it right here. How pretty is that? Beautiful roll tab sleeves. So a roll tab sleeve is where the sleeve can be worn as a 3/4 sleeve, usually button fixed, or you can wear it as a long sleeve. And I try to always show that. And I'm just going to pull that off the hanger. So I just listed this. It's not even packaged down yet. And like I said, $19.99. All right, next up, Victoria's Secret. It's a chemise robe set, and this sold for $38. It's going to be in sleepwear down here. So I divide my categories by types of things. I've shared that often. I don't use SKU numbers. SKU numbers is just too much going on. And I think I see it right here because look at this purple. Is this not beautiful? So this is Victoria's Secret. It's a robe set. And the lace is just gorgeous on this. We're going to pull that out. Ooh, you know what? I just saw, I didn't sell this. Look how pretty that is together. What is this? Oh, it's a robe. So the woman that bought this has a robe included, but that would have been gorgeous. All right. I'm not going to get sidetracked. Just going to pop that on like that. Grab my phone. And like I said, $38. Most of these items I have picked up at thrift stores, or the breast butterflies at an antique market, I'm going to call it. Next up, Merona jacket. I just listed this also. I think you guys are waiting for things that I show in hauls. Okay, so this is a jacket. It's going to be on here. And like I said, I just listed this one. Looking. Oh, here it is here. I love this jacket. It is like a deep navy blue, and it has a floral print coming up the jacket. Really nice. So Merona is Target. I'll show you that label. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Merona. And I'm going to fold that down. I have to say, when I sell clothing, so much easier than shipping hard goods. Fry boots sold. I've had these listed probably for about 2 or 3 weeks. I got $55 for them. So those are going to be on the boots. These are all of my shoes. And the other day I was pulling a pair of shoes and I realized I have big gaps in this. You can see spaces. One of my racks, I think it's men's shoes. Yeah, over here, very depleted. So I don't know if it's because shoes have become much higher priced in the thrift stores, or I'm just so crazy busy I forgot to get shoes. So we have to get on that. All right, we're looking for boots. So boots right here. And they are down here. I'm going to grab them. I believe I just polished these. Sometimes when I just polish something, I will leave them out of plastic for a little while to make sure all of the polish has absorbed. Now, when I say polish, I don't put color on them. I use the Martens Balsam, which I've shown many times. Martens Balsam. I get it on Amazon. It's my favorite product. And these are just beautiful. $55, and there's the Fry name. What did I pay for those? No idea. Sorry, guys. After a while, things are just falling out of my head. All right, next up is a Tommy Hilfiger. This is a men's logo sweater. Now, I don't pick up a lot of the modern Tommy Hilfiger, but when it has this large, logo, people like that. And I think it might be either on this rack. This rack is women's. This is men's. I'm going to quickly look on the men's. As you can see, the men's rack did get folded down, which is always a great thing because now I can fill it up. I can shop more. I don't wait to get things folded to shop. I shop quite often. Okay, it's not on this rack. It might have gotten put on here. Gray sweater. Let's look for a gray sweater. All right, here it is right here. I'm going to bring that into the light. I really like this style. It kind of reminds me of a varsity letter. Really nice. And size medium, so that is a men's. Let's pull it off the hanger. I throw all of my hangers in this basket here. I have used the hanger system from day one. I like the hanger system. Okay, and let's see what this sold for. $22. All right, what comes after that? Next up is a Vineyard Vines, and this is a sweatshirt. It is a quarter zip, and it sold for $24. So we're going to go into that. That's what it looks like. Now, if an item has a big logo on the back of the item, I put that as my profile shot. I think it's more eye-catching than if the front of it is plain. Here it is here. Well, this is really easy today. I haven't packed anything, which now I have to pack everything, but with clothing, that's not a big deal. We're going to pull that off. Now, with all of my clothing, I do steam, I wash, I dry clean, all of the things. You guys often ask if I have an item new with tags, if I go ahead and wash it. Anytime you remove tags or change the condition of the item, it's no longer considered new. So even if you get something that's new with tags, once you take those tags off, eBay does not consider it new anymore. You can call it new without tags, I should say, but you cannot reattach the tags and call it new with tags. That's just what I've learned from eBay. Roger and I did go to eBay Open. We went to the in-person event in Philadelphia this past Tuesday, and we got to hang out with some of the staff from eBay, which was great fun, including Jamie Ione, which is the CEO of eBay. He was very gracious, and we hung out with him for a good half hour, I'm going to say, and we had a really good time. I have to commend eBay. They put out a beautiful spread, shrimp cocktail, all kinds of appetizers, and then like a light dinner, and that was all included for the price of $25 for the ticket for the evening. And at the end of the evening, they gave us gifts, swag bags. We got a backpack, and they also refunded us the $25 in the form of an eBay gift card. So that was really nice. So the whole event free. They fed us. We got to ask lots of questions and meet the CEO. So that was really a nice event. All right, and the last item that we're going to pull is a t-shirt. This is Victoria's Secret Love Pink, and it has a dog on the back. Another example of how I have the profile shot, the back of the shirt, because it's just more graphic, more eye-catching. $14, and that is going to be on this rack again. We're going to look for that. I try to keep t-shirts together, jackets together. Here it is here. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'm just running and trying to get everything hung up and organized a little bit just so I can make things happen. And this is it. I do great with Victoria's Secret Pink if it has this sequin, you know, the big logo. If it's a plain shirt and the logo is not big, not so much. And even so, this one sold for $14, but it is a t-shirt. All right, guys, I'm going to get upstairs and get this stuff packed to stop at the post office, probably trip number 1 for the day. And then I'm going to go out and maybe film in a store or two. I'm probably going to stay local because it is a busy weekend and I just want to keep things, you know, manageable. All right. Love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours. Okay, the parking lot is fairly packed, so hopefully we will be able to get a cart. Oh, good. I see carts right away. Nothing makes me happier than a big cart that wheels well, so one can hope. We'll see how crowded they are. Oh, it's crowded. Place is jumping. Okay, where shall we start? Good morning. What do you think, guys? Where should we start? I think I might look at clothing, but first we're going to look through these bins. Now, people's carts are kind of full, so I'm thinking that there's good stuff coming out. I'm going to take a look at bin by bin. Oh, this is one of those coconut faces. It's a pirate. Okay, kind of fun. All right, so what is the price? $1.89 per pound. per pound. So you really want to pick up light things. Full bed skirt. That's kind of schmutzy looking, but I would have taken that. Schmutzy, such a New York word. Now, just because there are a lot of people here, oh, somebody's underwear, gross, does not mean that we won't be able to find things that are good. That is interesting. What is that? That is a brass ornament. Does not have a way of hanging. That might have come off of something because I see the glue residue. Oh, it's going to say something. Probably Noel. This actually might be vintage. Interesting. All right, let me pull this big cart along. This is plastic. The beer trays do bring good money when they are metal and old. Dress up case. Yep, I think it said Noel. Now it feels like a game. Now watch, those turn out to be vintage and it would have brought good money. How hysterical would that be? All right, so here is the rotation happening. The old bins being taken off of the floor. And this first row are new bins. Can you guys see that painting at the very end? I'll try to zoom in when I edit the video. Or when Lisa edits the video, I should say. This end row is all hard goods. Some of it's going to be linens mixed in. And already I'm spotting a few things that might be a velvet painting right there. What else are we seeing? Very excited for this. Hopefully I'll be able to film while we dig. It's good to be here, just saying. I actually forgot my IKEA bag, so I snagged this comforter plastic bag. It's a little bit musty smelling, but at least it gives me something to throw treasure in. So I'll put this at my feet because when everybody's digging, it's very hard to hold things in your arms and still get to the good stuff. So we're gonna load this up, hopefully, and we'll see how that works out. Note to self, bring your IKEA bag. All right, so digging has begun. I did grab this painting here. It doesn't really seem to be as good as I thought. The frame is nice, but has damage, so we're gonna go ahead and put that one back. Oh, that's a shame. Damage on the Jesus picture. Always looking for artwork. So I pretty much shop the bins just like I shop regular Goodwill. I kind of do a scan of each bin to see what types of items are in here. Not real leather. It's a Nike sneaker, interesting. I'll hold on to that, see if I can find the second one. Some shoes here. Album, are there pictures in it? Nope. An album is a good thing to find. If you find old photographs, you can actually stand there and take the photographs out. You don't have to buy the whole book, which is wonderful. Goodwill is fine with you taking photos out of an album. Okay, this is a nice belt, but I bet you this is a no name. I don't see any branding on it. I'm looking for the second shoe. No, I don't know sneakers well. Oh, that's not it. Thought for a second I might have had it. Oh, the African Queen. I love this movie. Not worth anything now. Oh, these are cool. Lights, we'll take those. I've lost my big plastic bag because it smelled too much like mildew. So I'm gonna have to handhold everything. Either that or find a bag I can use. Are these Polly Pockets? They are not. Oh, this is a vintage, like a, what do I want to say, like a metallic? Metallic's not the right word. Foil. time and true. That would have been nice if those were Birkenstocks. Do I want these lights? I don't think I do. They're kind of cute, but I can't imagine these are worth much money. I'm going to put those to the side. Oh, Thomas the Train. Storybook 10 figurines. Let's see if the figurines are in here. Yep, the train's in there. We're going to take that. Okay, still no second shoe. Somebody else might have grabbed it. Leapfrog. Okay, let's go to the next bin. Excuse me. Candle holder, pewter, bent. It's scrappy today. I kind of like doing this. Is that the matching one? Same one? Liz Claiborne wallet. It does feel like real leather. Now Liz Claiborne is not a huge seller, but I'm going to go ahead and take that because that's fairly clean and in good shape. So this can't be more than £1, so this isn't going to cost me more than $1.89. All right, let me go over to the cart and put my stuff in the cart. The New Age of Herbalists. I don't imagine this is worth much, but books are so easy to scan. You just hold that barcode into a Google search, probably an eBay search too, and this book will come up. I'm going to go ahead and grab this book. Like I said, probably not worth anything, but I will keep you guys posted. A Free People velvet skirt. I am going over it. I'm going to show you the tag. Now, Free People used to be so good, and it's so saturated. But this can't weigh more than, I'm going to say 2 or 3 ounces. So I'm going to pay pennies for this. So as long as it's in good shape, I'm going to go ahead and pick this up, especially because we're coming into the holidays. So that is a keeper. All right, I put back that plastic bag, but I found this tote bag just to be able to score little things in it to hold it while we're digging. All right, so I did find this plastic bag. This is Thomas the Train and Friends. So this includes a storybook, 10 figurines, and a playmat. So when I opened it, I'm checking for the figurines. That's what I'm interested in. See this little Thomas the Train pieces? I'm going to look these up. I would probably just get rid of the book and keep the pieces. And no worries, this is going to wind up separated anyway. All right, let's keep digging. Continuing to dig in the clothing bin, Boston Marathon Sport Bra. I mean, this could be in the classification of activewear tops because we're not allowed to list pre-owned bras, but I'm going to go ahead and take this. Now, we'll give this a very good wash. I am looking for a size. I'm not seeing a size tag, but I'm going to go ahead and take this anyway. This is put out by Adidas. And if it didn't have this Boston Marathon here, I would not be picking it up, but I think somebody's going to want this. Something I learned very early on when I started thrifting and coming home with items, especially from the bins, is to get stuff right into the washing machine. So I've been home for a little while, working on editing the video, making notes, and here is the start of the wash. This is the Vera Bradley bag, which you have not seen me find yet in the film. And I did notice that it does have damage here, which I'm actually going to take time to sew. Here's the Boston Marathon bra drying. Anything delicate like that, I always hang dry. And going in the dryer, which is almost done, are some of the other items that I've yet to show you that I found. All right, I think those are dry. I'm going to fold those and continue editing. Okay, I just almost got squished by somebody's cart. People are aggressive. She actually came around the corner and squished my body between the bin and my cart. Her cart, rather. Crazy. Here's a pair of dance goes.
I think that's the other one. Nope.
Two different colors, but thank you. I don't know. Dance goes don't do as well as they used to.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, let's try to go around the corner. Ay, ay, ay. There's no even getting through with cards. Sorry.
Go right ahead.
All right, let's try to get over to the side. Very interesting. Stuff wrapped in newspaper. I'm going to try to make it down that way. Yeah, this is a very fun find. I think I want that as long as it's not broken. We'll put that in the cart. I also picked up this pressed tin lampshade. So we're going to take that. We're going to stay in this area. Some interesting stuff. I just saw a cart go by with a lot of old baseballs. Who is this? Crown Royal. I don't think these are worth much, Crown Royal glasses. Oh, somebody's hair products. I'll pass. Or skin products. Don't know what this is. Oh, a clam shucker. Do we need a clam shucker? I'm thinking no, but that's cool. Wow. Wow, wow. What is this? Oh, I thought it was a gold box. I thought I had found the golden ticket. Wouldn't that be good? The golden ticket. All right, I don't know what kind of footage this is going to make, but this is what it is. Oh, it's just a disposable tote bag. Oh, it's a pillowcase. Okay. So this is not for the faint of heart, as you can tell. I give people a lot of credit that do this on a regular basis. This is what the place looks like. Lots of carts filled with items. Trying to get through. Seems like a backpack kind of day. Ergo Baby Organic. That might be good. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I don't know that I want to deal with that on a day like today. Alright. Follow your dreams. I hope this isn't my dream. Rossetti. Not a good name. I don't think that's for leather. Okay, Untuckit is a nice brand. We're gonna go for that. It's pink. It seems to be in good condition. And that can't weigh more than, I'm gonna say 8 to 10 ounces. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in the cart. I think this wind chime, if you will, I don't think it's a wind chime, is gonna be very heavy. So I'm not quite sure what to do about that. It's very interesting, but I'm gonna ask them to weigh this, because this has got to be a good 4 pounds. So once again, the place is jumping. Look at the amount of people in here. I think it's a fire hazard. My digging has paid off. I found this beautiful leather excelled motorcycle jacket, extra large. I don't see too many flaws. Super soft leather, just gorgeous. Okay, once again, I'm going to interrupt my own video. I could use your help. Does anybody know leather out there? This is the excelled jacket. I have it hanging up. I have not cleaned it or anything. It's in very good shape. But the leather, I don't know if this is going to show on the camera, almost has like a reptile look to it. And I'm not sure what kind of leather this is. I'm really thinking this is not cow or steer. You know, it's not a bovine animal. I feel like this is something else. Very supple and soft. That's why my hand recognized it. Now, I have felt quite a few leather jackets that are just steer hide or cow. I don't know what else to call it, but it does not look like this. I'm going to turn it around so you can see the lining. The lining is just a quilted lining, but see how the lining is in very good shape? Because at first I thought the leather was like stretched out or worn out, but it's not. So if anybody out there knows leather, I would love to hear what you think, what type of leather this is, what type of animal this came from. All right, back to the video. That'll come off just a little like a spider web mark or some kind of mark. All right, so we're definitely taking that. I think the rest of this stuff you guys saw. I did find Brooks Brothers swim trunks. I'm going to show those to you. Now these got marked separately because the employees noticed that they were new with tags and they had a tag of $75. So I am paying $4.99, but I will pay that happily. So a pair of swim trunks. Brooks Brothers is a nice name. And the find of the day, according to me, is this gorgeous antique horse buggy blanket. This is a blanket, a lap blanket, I believe, that people riding in horse buggies or wagons put on themselves to keep their legs warm. Perfect timing for Lancaster neighbors. I'm looking for the tag. This is Chase. Let's see if I can find the label for you guys. So I noticed the brand, and the blanket is super heavy. You can see the wear to the tag, but you can see it still says Chase. So that is a great find. Again, this is going to be super expensive because of the weight, but still make a great profit on it. All right, that is what the cart is looking like. I have been here. I don't even know what time it is. Is there a clock? There is no clock. Oh, silly me, I have my phone on me. Let me scroll and see what time it is. It is 10 to 2. And that does me no good because I have no idea what time I got here. Still haven't had lunch. I do have snacks in the car. I think I have shown the rest of this to you. I did find an Anthropologie Vanessa Regina. These do okay. This one is a size 6, I think it was. Oh, 00. Yeah, I'll be putting that back. Who in the world is a 00? That is so tiny. Okay, I would have taken it if it was a 6. I looked at that quickly. Couple $100 in profit. And yeah, not a bad day. I would not want to do this every day for a living, but once in a while, it's fun to dig. Okay, so here I'm going to do a little trunk haul. Most of this you saw me get, but because it was so chaotic in there, even the pricing is chaotic in my opinion. So the pricing is $1.89 a pound, and then anything over 3 pounds is just $6. No, anything, you can tell I'm not quite sure. Anything over 3 pounds is a flat $6, which makes no sense because if something is 4 pounds, I still feel like that will be cheaper. I don't know. I'll have to sit down and think about it with a cup of tea. All right, first off, I got this men's beautiful leather motorcycle jacket. And this is excelled. It's an extra large, which I thought was great. The leather is gorgeous. All right, did I say 50? What did I pay? $55.53 was the total bill. Here is the antique or vintage, probably vintage horse blanket or buggy blanket. This is wool and mohair. These are gorgeous, and I think being in Lancaster County with a very large Amish community that drive horse and buggy, I think this will do quite well. This is Chase. I showed you the tag inside. Here is just a pair of Nike, I'm going to call them pedal pushers. You can tell how cropped pants, capris. I picked those up super light. These probably weigh 3 ounces. All right, I did pick up a Pottery Barn Kids duvet cover. Very hard to check in there if things are clean. It is bedlam in there. And now I remember why I'd rather go to the retail store and pay a little bit more. But this is a great option if you don't have a lot of money to start out with. This is a punch tin lampshade or light. So it hangs from the ceiling chandelier. And what is this? Tinware Company. Irwin's? I think that might say Irwin's Tinware Company. Not quite sure, but I recently sold, what did I sell? I think a chandelier. So I picked that up. I found 2 pairs of corduroy pants. I believe they're the same size, beautiful condition, not a real high-end, item. Who are they? They are Charter Club. Lexington straight, size 4. They are both the same size. I figured I could lot those together. And again, these were probably about $1.50 each. I'll have to weigh them to be able to tell. Here is the sports bra or sports top, Boston Marathon. So I picked that up. That needs a good washing. This all needs a good washing. These are Levi's 501s. Button fly. I always talk about a button fly. I don't know why people like them. I think these are women's, and they are very destroyed, distressed, shredded, all the keywords. So those will do quite well. People love 501s. Here is just a very lightweight Under Armour backpack. So I took that, nice and clean inside. Still, everything will get disinfected. I grabbed this bag to put this wind chime in. I think I showed it. Okay, let me hang this up correctly so we can really see what we're talking here. Let me grab it by the loop. This is very heavy. This weighed, I think, 2 pounds, pound and a half. But look at that frog on there. Okay, I really like this. It's going to be very heavy to ship, but I thought this was great. So I grabbed that. Okay, one last insert video. So this is the last item of the night, and I was like, oh, I wonder what the frog wind chime is about. I found this. I was kind of on the fence. It was heavy. Okay, I was on the fence for a second. I knew I was taking this. Such a long, heavy wind chime, but look how good this is. I don't know if I caught really finding this. So I'm going to insert comps here. It turns out that this is by an artist called Hazel Olson, and these things can bring over $100. What? Okay, so maybe going to the bins was really productive today. I found 4 items that are over $100. And my whole bill was $55 and change. Although it was a lot of work, it was a lot of fun, and I would not want to be a bin shopper every day, but definitely worth going. Another backpack, LL Bean. I love LL Bean. I don't own a lot of their clothing. I'm not sure why. And this is the stowaway. So again, this is definitely under £1. Here is a Rooster tool belt caddy. I'm going to have to look up what this is called. It does have a little bit of mildewing on it. I don't think men care about that. They're carrying their tools in it. So let's say it weighed £1 or even over £1. I'm thinking the most I paid for this was $3, so I picked that up. Vera Bradley, this is going to need a good soaking. I didn't see any, oh, look at that. I just got done saying I didn't see any. I'm going to sew this. I'm going to try to repair this. I did not see that. And that is quite the damage. Vera Bradley bag. So that, if that can't be fixed, I will just discard that. I discard very little though. Here is the pink shirt. This is Untuck It, men's large. I really like the pink. And I think most of this I showed you. This is a vintage Champion shirt. It has the spell out down the sleeve, the big logo on the chest. I think Champion does well if it's a college. That's my take on it, a college logo on the front. Heritage Athletic Apparel, made in Indonesia. I think that will tell me, but look at this tag. So I'm thinking this is vintage. Not a high dollar, but again, probably cost me about $2.50. Here's the Free People velvet skirt that's ruched. What is in this bag? Oh, I bought silverware. I meant to put that back. Okay. A bag of just silverware. I will lot it all together. I do sell a lot of flatware. It's not silver, it's just flatware. And I picked this up for Roger. I had texted him a picture of it, and he said, yeah, go ahead and get it if it's lightweight. Meet Me at the Golden Dome, University of Notre Dame. I picked that up for him. This, I don't know even what this means. Warrior Wrestling. Is that a logo thing or is that, I don't know, but I really liked that logo. So who's making this? It's probably Gildan or somebody like that. Jerseys, new blend. So I picked that up. Some of this stuff has no rhyme and reason, just using my intuition. Here is a linen skirt, and this is, who is this? 3 dots, made in USA. Anytime I see a made in USA, I really pay attention to that. Okay, look at these jeans. I love these jeans. I might have to wear these. Beads and fringe. Do we love beads and fringe? Yes, we do. Wonder if I could squeeze into these. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it's a jegging. I have hope. Oh, they're an 8 regular. I could probably do those. All right, we might wear these in the next video, maybe. And what else? 2 more things. I have all of these Thomas the Train little pieces that are now caught in my cart. I did put the book back. I asked permission to do that. I don't know if those are going to bring anything. Probably not. You know, in fact, this size toy does not look safe for young children. So could that be a choking hazard? I'm going to have to check on that. What else? This is a Live and Let Live poncho. And the thing, well, 2 things I liked about it. 3 things. Number 1, it's a hoodie. Number 2, I love a good Aztec print. And number 3, it's a 3X. So that is really good. New with tags. Oh, another Thomas the Train thing. These don't even have little magnets, so I'm not quite sure how they work. And the last 2 things, I was going to say the last thing. Look how schmutzy this is. Maybe a guy doing caulking or painting. I don't even mind that. Kubota. Isn't Kubota a really nice brand of equipment? So I thought some guy's going to want to wear this and make it look like he works hard. All right, and the last thing we have is this, which I was going to put back, but we're not really supposed to sort in our carts. Once you put something in your cart, it's yours. Zombie Run, Fun Run. So, yeah, that's a big nothing. Gildan. Size large youth. All right, guys, all of that for $55. I thought that was really good. All right, so if you're interested in coming here, this is Middletown, Goodwill outlet, and I will leave the address in the description box below. Love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours.